You know, you'd laugh at me if I told you that I've been trying to make this video for the past 3 months, and I always end up with some problem that shouldn't be a problem. But I hope this one is going to be the final take. Alright, we got that out of the way. Now first I want to begin this video with one question. That question is, what makes an artist an artist? I'm going to give you a moment to answer that question. You have your answer? Okay. My answer to that question would be, and the reason I asked that question is because in the mainstream sphere, an artist is less of an artist. In the mainstream sphere, an artist is the person who acts as the face for a brand of art. Now when we're talking about an artist in the mainstream sphere, we're talking about a person who usually sings or raps, and they may or may not have any creative input into the art that is put under their name. And these artists are by no means piggybacking or stealing off somebody else's work, even if they could be in some ways. I'm saying this because the life of these artists has to be incredibly stressful. Like if we're going to use the examples of Taylor Swift, Doja Cat and A$AP Rocky, okay? These people, even if they didn't have any creative input into the art under their name, which I'm not saying they don't, I'm saying we wouldn't know if they did or didn't, right? If they didn't have any creative input into the art under their name, they still have millions of eyes on them, looking at their every move. They still have hundreds of responsibilities as the face of an entire brand, sometimes multiple brands. But we're focusing on their artist brand for now. For the rest of this video, I'm going to focus on the brand of art that is under A$AP Rocky's name. One, to keep the video simpler, and two, because I'm a fan of A$AP Rocky, and I feel like the way to keep this video most unbiased would be to look at someone critically that I'm a fan of. Also, I'm going to be using answers from ChatGPT when I'm talking about descriptions of his music or otherwise, because that would also be the most unbiased answer. Alright, to kick it off, I asked ChatGPT to provide me a description of A$AP Rocky's music. It came back with a long answer, but I'm going to highlight the important bits. Fusion of genres, primarily hip hop, rap, cloud rap, trap, psychedelic rock. Intricate rhyme schemes, clever wordplay, and a laid-back delivery. Immersive production, ethereal synths, booming bass lines, and unconventional samples. Introspective storytelling, vivid imagery, upbringing in Harlem, struggles with fame, and reflections on life. Introspection, blending references, luxury brands, streetwear, drug culture, deeper insights into identity, fame, and relationship. I then asked ChatGPT to give me the names and career titles of individuals who were involved in A$AP Rocky's art. ChatGPT gave me over 80 individuals, and I know this is not everybody who has been involved in A$AP Rocky's art, as I had to ask this question multiple times to get that number of individuals. Hector Delgato, producer. Joe Fox, singer-songwriter. Jonsin, producer. Lux Davis, music video director. Jessica Walsh, fashion stylist and consultant. Vicky Grout, photographer and visual artist. Baus, sound engineer and mixer. Jean-Baptiste Kouame, visual artist and graphic designer. Alright, what's my point? Well, if we're going to call people like Taylor Swift A$AP Rocky, or Doja Cat artists, then by right, everyone who is involved in the creation of that art is also an artist themselves. Not just the person who's the face of the cover, not even always the face of the cover, not just the person whose name is written under the artist title. The songwriters, the fashion designers, the music video directors, the producers, the sound engineers, no matter how small their credit is, they are artists. That art would not exist without them. No matter how small their credit is, that art would not exist without them. Now in other less commercial genres like drum and bass for example, the DJs or producers are given the title of artist, right? And if there is a rapper or a singer in the song, they are given the title of MC, which I'm sure a lot of you old school hip hop heads would know. An MC is what they called rappers back in the day. And the truth of it all is that everyone involved in the creation of the art, from sound to visual, is an artist themselves. And that's the point of this video. That's what I want you to take away from this. And after watching this video, I hope you've at least learned that your favorite artist every single person involved in the creation of an art is an artist, from sound to visual to everything. I hope you've at least learned that your favorite artist is more of a collection of artists than one singular artist. And if you want me to talk more on this topic, I can make another video about it, because I have a lot of ideas I want to share with people about how artistry can be built. And personally, I believe the reason in the mainstream sphere is set up in this fashion of the one singular artist, even though they didn't do everything, it's because they want to create and push idolatry. It's for the purpose of creating and pushing idolatry. Look, this viewpoint isn't as extreme as you might think it is, and I might make a video talking further about this idolatry aspect. But for now, I want you to tell me what you've learned from this video so far and what you're taking away from it. Alright, peace soldiers. Live another day. Love.
I stick it like Lego, I stick it like Pringle, I put it in the Lego.